Hello, I'm Dani Louise Smith, the Queen of Business Organisation, and in this episode, I am going to cover areas to organise within your business. So, in this episode, I am going to cover actually getting started with how to organise your business, knowing where to start, where to begin, how having systems in place can help, and systems that I recommend and setting up to stay organised as well. So you are getting some insane value in this episode. So let's dive right in. So where to begin? When it comes to organising your business, it's first about reflecting and recognising where you actually need to make changes, where you need to improve in terms of managing your business, because sometimes it's not always obvious what you actually need to organise in order to solve a problem. And I'm a huge advocate of organisation in business because I truly believe it helps you. For example, if you are facing challenges such as content block, you can do things to be organised so that that doesn't present itself as a problem, so you not posting, for you not being visible, and then of course, as a result of both of those, not getting results. And this is something that I commonly see that you might be facing within your business. There could be other reasons, such as following up and lead generation could be a challenge. So organising it and having a structure in place for that makes it a lot easier to execute. And then obviously the execution gets you the results, which is why I like to organise everything within my business. And I'm not saying you have to be as organised as I am in my business. It's about finding your way and starting there. So let's think about where to begin. So recognise what are the areas that you actually find challenging in your business overall. Most commonly, the response I get back from this is sales. It's like, right, okay, what do you need to do then to organise yourself and manage your business better in order to get the sales? And the key here is about prioritising income producing activities. There is more than one thing that you need to do to generate a sale, because when you are bringing in new clients, it's a funnel. You have people at the top of your funnel where they are just becoming aware of your business. So the key for that then is to organise strategies to create brand awareness. As people go further down your funnel, you are creating that interest and desire for people to potentially be interested in working with you. We do that through giving value, through nurturing the audience, for showing what we can do and creating a sense of authority and leading the way, and basically practicing what you preach and walking the walk, which I'm a huge advocate of. So here is where we need to think about what you can organise in terms of how you nurture your audience. And I talk about this a lot, and I know I do. I've probably said it on like 1,000 episodes, but it is so, so important. It's so vital to look at when you are creating your business strategies. And by organising them in place, having those structures, having those systems, by having it in your diary, scheduling out the time for it, and managing your business, not just working in it, but actually working on it and managing it, can make a huge difference. And then finally, it's about those activities that actually generate the income, the activities that make money. How can you better organize those? Because I can guarantee that when you're listening to this, it might be that you do actually have a strategy in place, or you do actually post on social media. Maybe you're even consistent and you might actually get some sales, but you want to increase the profit, you want to increase that recurring revenue you're getting and begin getting consistent high cash income months that mean you can pay yourself a wage, that mean you can buy luxury things, book that dream holiday, because I know this is exactly what I wanted and what I'm creating for myself and my family right now. And I know where I've been to get where I am. And I know what I needed to organise. And I knew that I knew how to do the do. I knew how to do the things. The key was actually finding a way that balanced it, worked well for me in order to manage it in a way that works for me. So I'm a huge advocate of you finding where you actually need to begin, what areas of your business you need to work on, and then managing those a bit better, organising those within your business. And this is where I want to talk about how having systems can help, because it is massively beneficial. When I talk about systems, I always often wonder if people know what I'm talking about. And the obvious one is an email marketing system, which, yes, I talk about, I teach, I mentor my clients through this, and it is essential for your business. It is the only thing I say you should do. So I don't like saying you must do this, you must do that in your business, but email marketing definitely is one of those things. And when it comes to email marketing, it is one of the systems you can put in place to automate all of the three things that I've just talked about that you can organize in your business. You can organize email marketing, you can manage your business that way to generate leads, to nurture your audience, and to sell as well. So think about that as a system that you can implement and put in place. But I just want to actually note here, when I'm talking about systems you can put in place, tackle one thing at a time, master one and not all, because you want to perfect your skills to the best of your ability as much as you can, rather than overwhelming yourself by giving yourself too much to do. But email marketing system is definitely one to put in place. And if this is something that you have started and maybe not continued with, you probably just need the reminder, need the accountability, or need that push in the right direction to get the support in order to be able to set it up and do it. Reach out if you want that support with that, because I can absolutely help with that. And I've got a variety of different ways that we can work together right now. However, the other systems that you can put in place are things such as having a actual system for tracking your lead generation. So what system could you put in place to ensure you know who your leads actually are? And I want to actually talk a little bit around lead generation and just touch on that, because everybody believes that if someone joins your group or someone joins your email list, they're a lead. Yes, they potentially are, but not everybody in your audience is an ideal dreamy client. The leads are the people that are one step closer, almost ready to work with you. These are the people that are asking questions. These are the people that are showing up. They're commenting all your content. They're watching all your stuff. They're responding to your emails. Those are the difference between someone being in your audience and existing and watching and being a lead, because they're showing an interest. But also, I do want to know is that sometimes people watch and don't like, don't comment, don't respond until they are ready to work with you. I've had this happen on many occasions, and it happened for my clients too, because you never know who's watching. But a lead is someone that is watching, is absorbing, and they're discovering you, they're learning more about you so that they are ready to step over that line, off the fence, pay you money to work with you. They're just on the cusp of it. That is what a lead looks like. So a system that you might want to have in place is actually managing where they are at, who they are, who you need to follow up on. This is something I've actually implemented in my own business. I always talk real, raw, and honest about what I'm working on. I've worked on this in the last 2 months, and it has seen incredible results, to the point that I have actually 80% sold out at the time of recording this. My mini mastermind, my new offer, is an insane steal of a price. However, it's 80% sold out, and I'm fully confident in the next 2 weeks at the time of recording this that it will sell out completely. And it's not the first time I've been able to do that. And tracking your leads has a massive impact on doing that, because if you don't know where people are, what people are asking, who said what, and where they asked you, how are you meant to follow up? How are you meant to take that next step? How are you meant to nurture them further? How are you meant to offer them that right support? And actually, by not doing that, it can actually be a disservice, and it can be a break in the client journey, because business is about creating a journey from being someone who is not aware of your business to someone who's a paying client and beyond that. We want to support them beyond just being a client and signing on the dotted line. So what system can you implement to support with that? Another system that you could have in place, so we've talked email marketing, we've talked about lead generation, it's actually in terms of onboarding your clients. I'm a huge advocate of this, and I've done a lot of research on this last year and implemented it this year, because I believe there is not enough direct support in terms of actually onboarding your clients. And this makes a massive difference in the experience. And I'm talking about this from a place of being a client of multiple coaches, multiple service-based businesses, multiple mentors. I've worked with a lot of people in the last 3 years, and I see a lot of gaps that could be filled when it comes to onboarding. If someone signs up with you, you want to create that smooth, easy experience. And sometimes that just doesn't happen. So it's about thinking, what does your client need to have once they come into your world? How can you really, really heighten that experience? How could you make it easier? How could you make it simple for them? How can you create a path of least resistance? How could you make it a wonderful experience all round? And then implement the answer to those questions. Have a system in place that allows for a smooth process, has automation. has steps along the way, providing the client with the information that they need to have when they are working with you. Eliminate the back and forth. And I hugely am a massive advocate of this and having an onboarding process that suits your client's needs. So that is definitely a system that I would have in place. And then the final one I'm going to talk on is, I mean, I can talk all day about different systems you can implement in your business. I have loads. I create trackers for my key performance indicators, like I track everything in my business, not just money and sales, but also how every element of my business performs. So this could be a system that you could implement. Another system you could implement is actually tracking sales versus cash. I've talked about this in other podcast episodes and the difference between them, tracking the cash that's coming in, but also the sales that's coming in, because they are two very different things. Cash is the money in the business coming in right now, and a sale is the money coming in overall. So for example, I have sold a mini mastermind this month, so more than one, but a sell one mini mastermind, that's a £222 sale at the introductory price point, which, by the way, it will never be this price again. So when you're watching this later on and I've relaunched, the price will be different. So if you are listening to this right now and I am still selling my final 2 places, then come and reach out if you want to get it at that sale of a price. However, so that's the sale is the 222 price point, but the cash coming in might be £37 for the 6 point payment plan, and that will be the cash generated into the business today, for example. So he's looking at those. So you want to have a system that looks at that, looks how many sales you're getting in each month, what that money actually generates into the business, but also looking at the cash that's coming into the business currently, but also projecting what's to come in future. Noticing where there's gaps that you can fill so you can begin to stack your income. Having this system in place, again, has been a massive game changer for me financially and in terms of deciding and forecasting the investments that I can make to further grow my business. So that's another thing that has really helped as well. So systems that I recommend setting up in order to stay organised. So obviously, I'm a huge advocate for saving time, making things quicker, and automation. So I am going to recommend an email marketing system. If you are in a service-based business and you want to grow, you want to scale, you know that you want to do courses, you want to offer masterclasses, you want to have a variety or a diverse service suite where you offer one-to-one, group programs, courses, a whole variety, maybe even products, then I would highly, highly recommend an all-in-one system. I will drop my link in the show notes for Kartra, which is my all-in-one system, which now and again has offers on. So if you do want to know about any existing offers, do reach out and I can share them with you with no obligation to sign up. And there is a 30-day trial, but I use Kartra and I absolutely love it. I highly recommend investing in a all-in-one system as early as you can, because it just makes it easier to grow when everything is in one place. The benefits of doing so means that you don't have to track multiple payments, invest in multiple tech, and have everything in different places. Having everything in one place has been a massive game changer for me. The second system I'd recommend that you use in your business is maybe some cloud storage. How many times have you created a document or saved a file and you've lost it? How frustrating is that? It might be stored on your desktop, might be stored on a memory stick, and it completely just disappears. This happened to me years ago in my first business. I lost my whole bookkeeping sheet, so I had to restart for the financial tax year in order to submit my tax return. Massively frustrating. So what I then did was I transferred everything over to Google Drive. Everything I have now sits on a digital cloud space. So I use Google Drive, I use Trello, which is online as well, and I can connect on both my laptop and my phone with both these. I also use Kartra, as I've just shared. I use Canva, which you can also organise and file things and create folders for, which I love. And all of these are not stored on my laptop. They're not stored just on my mobile, so that I know that if my laptop dies, my phone dies, which actually happened to me 2 months ago. My laptop completely died. I dropped it on a few occasions, wasn't insured, expensive laptop. I'm just too clumsy. And Luckily, the only thing I lost was the physical laptop. I loved that laptop. It does work to a point, but I just can't get it to turn on and charge. And so I've had to, it needs a screen replacing. It's cheaper to buy a new laptop than to replace that one. So I bought a new laptop. But I have been able to, the day this laptop came, tap straight into everything that I needed to continue running my business. It did not disrupt my business at all. And this is what having systems in place can create for you. It means that you can tap into everything that you need so that you don't have to face disruption in your business so that you can continue to earn. And this is where you can recognize if you do need systems in place. If you are in a place where, my voice is going, if you are in a place where you are recognizing that you need to be physically present or active in your business to earn money, then this is where things need to change. This is where you may want to put systems in place so that you can be visible without physically being present, so that you can sell without physically being present, so that your business can earn recurring revenue. Because this is what makes all the difference. And think about how you can organize that within your business. Think about how you can implement that, because it will be a game changer. And this will be starting from the services that you're going to offer, when you're going to sell them, what that looks like, just really mapping that out, the price points, the structures, the systems behind that, the onboarding, the lead generation, all of the things that I've talked about today will actually help support you in this area. So really think about the systems that you could organize behind the scenes of your business that will help you manage all of that with more flow, with more ease, so that you don't have to show up present 100% of the time for your business to make money. So I hope that has been helpful for you today, covering where to begin with organizing your business, how having a system in place can help, and the systems that I personally recommend to set up and stay organized within your business. I do have some resources available that can help you with these exact things. The first one is completely free, is my Organised Business Toolkit. There is the link in the show notes for you to grab access to this. This is a toolkit which helps you organize your finances. It helps you organize your client management, your content for social media, and a couple of other key things that cover in different areas of your business. And it has resources that you can tap into and download to get started. And I actually have short videos showing you how to use them if you're not 100% sure. Just take what you need and use it in your way for your business. The best thing about this is that you can adapt and change everything and personalize it to your business. The second thing I have is my Income Boost bundle. This is a £49 bundle. It's the most sold low-cost resource that I offer because it is amazing. There is a class on there all around sales and what you can put in place to help you with that, so that you're actually aware of what it actually takes to create consistency when it comes to selling in the first place. And then there is actually a template and some prompts and some information and an actual checklist all around how you can boost your income with income producing activities that you can do on a daily basis, a weekly basis, monthly, yearly basis, quarterly basis, the things that you can do to boost your income, but also improve the general running of your business. This is also another thing, that a system that I have personally created and put in place, which has been a game changer for my business. And a lot of my clients have used this process as well, and has been a game changer for them. I have a client who started up a year ago and she's already hitting highs of £3,000 income per month. She's at full capacity and she's ready to grow even more. So if you want to achieve those kind of results, take action on this, get access to Income Boost bundle and implement it. Make sure you execute it into your business on a consistent basis. And of course, come and connect with me on my other social media, Queen of Business Organisation. Come and join me in the Business Growth Queens Facebook group. I'd love to have you join us. And yeah, let's connect. I'll see you next time for another episode on the Business Growth Club podcast. Bye for now.